Today in this video, we're going to talk about the first steps, the first things that you need to do out the gate when you're going to try to buy a house. Check it out. Hi, I'm Rhonda Burgess, and I'm a real estate broker here in Nashville, Tennessee, and my firm is Southern Living Realty Partners. I have been a real estate broker for 22 years, as well as I've owned my own mortgage company. I've been a mortgage processor, an underwriter, the closer, the funder. I've done it all, okay? Sometimes I think I've been in this business entirely too long. But what I want to talk about today is I have people requesting information on what they need to do when you decided you're going to try to buy a house. First thing you need to do, first thing you need to do is go to annualcreditreport.com. Get a copy of your credit report from all three bureaus. That's Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. This is free. You get to do it once a year. Annualcreditreport.com. Okay? See what's on there, because I bet you money there's some stuff that's reporting incorrectly on you. Like maybe a bill you done paid off and they still reporting it. I've seen people who have leased a car and turned the car in 6-12 months ago and it's still reporting. Check your credit report. We see it all the time. People are victims of identity theft. Your grandmama, somebody back in the day, put the light bill in your name. Go on, get that cleaned up now. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be a surprise later on. Things happen. That's all I'm going to say. Just make sure you clean up that credit report and make sure of what's reporting on there and make sure that it is reporting accurately. If your student loans are in forbearance or they are deferred, make sure they report accordingly. If you have had any judgments against you, like somebody's taking you to court, like you had a bad lease, you didn't finish paying for the apartment or your roommate or whatever. Believe me, I understand that some of the stuff on your credit report is not your fault, but let me just save you some heartbreak right now. The underwriters don't care. We as underwriters, we don't care. It was your cousin, it was your best friend, it was whoever. If it's reporting on you, I need for you to take care of that. So you're going to need to make arrangements. Don't be scared to call people. Closed mouth don't get fed. Okay? Don't be scared to call people. So even though they got a judgment on you, let's say the judgment $2,500. When you look at your credit report, it's going to tell you who's holding that judgment. Which attorney's office or whatever got this judgment on you. And let's say it's 3-4 years ago. Okay. It was when you was in college or whatever. Okay. Or maybe it's where you co-signed for one of your kids for something a long time ago. Pick up the phone. Hello. This is Rhonda. I'm calling about account number such and such. Okay, so let's get down to it. You showing $2,500. I got $750. Can we close this out today? Can you give me a letter paid in full? Negotiate. Don't be scared to open your mouth and ask for something. Look, especially if you really trying to get this house and you ain't got nothing but X amount of dollars, then look. Go and negotiate. Everything is negotiable. Okay? Your credit card tearing you out the frame, 28% interest rate. Okay? Call them. Look, I'm having trouble making these payments, or I'm going to need this interest rate reduced. What can you do? Ask them what can they do for you. Don't be afraid to call them. You got an old Comcast bill. You got an old cable bill. Okay? It's $55. I got $20. Can we work something out? Don't be afraid to open your mouth and ask, because that could save you a lot of money. It could save you a lot of time and turmoil. You just never know. You might hit the right person at the right time with the right sob story, because that's actually what happened. And the other person on the other end may even empathize with you and be like, you know what, I feel you. Same thing happened to me, or same thing happened to my friend, or whatever. And you don't know what somebody will do for you unless you ask. So that's the first thing you do. Go through your credit report, see what's not reporting correctly, and then try to negotiate those things that need to be paid off or paid down. Second, if you've had a bankruptcy, a Chapter 13 or a Chapter 7, it doesn't matter. Make sure that all of those creditors, all of those debts that were in the bankruptcy are reporting accordingly on your credit report. So like if you had a rent-a-center bill and you put it in and you included it in your bankruptcy, but it's still reporting on your credit report, like ain't nothing happened, or it's reporting, charged off or went to collections or something after your bankruptcy, after you had filed, after your meeting of your creditors, get that corrected. Find your bankruptcy papers, call your attorney, call the trustee's office, get a copy of your filing. Get a copy showing all the creditors who you included, and then send that to the credit bureaus and have that updated. Those debts were wiped out in the bankruptcy. There's no sense in dealing with them again. You know what I'm saying? You're wasting time. You're wasting money. Go ahead and get that list of creditors out and make sure that they are reporting correctly so that you don't end up having to double pay a bill, because I've seen that happen. People who did not take care of this on the front end, when it came time, you're a week before closing, you're 2 days before closing, and it's still reporting on your credit report, an underwriter is going to require you to pay that. All because you didn't do your homework. Getting ready for a mortgage is all about doing your homework. Do your homework ahead of time, and then you won't have these type of last minute snafus. And finally, the main thing you need to know about your credit report and your credit score when you're trying to get a mortgage, especially 90% of your score is tied to your revolving credit. Meaning your credit cards, your department store cards, your gas card. If you have $1,000 limit on the card, okay, don't charge up more than $300. Because the more you get above that 30% utilization, the lower your score is going to come. Okay? It's going to go down. It's going to be horrible. If you only have, I see this a lot too, people only have one card and they think, okay, well, I just have one card. It can't hurt me that bad. Yes, it can. Because see, you only have $1,000 worth of revolving credit, period. And you're holding a $900 balance on that card. You're at 90% utilization. You are a high risk. You will have a lower score. Okay, that's just how it is. Pay attention to your revolving credit limit and how much you're using. If you've got credit cards from way back when, okay, and you done paid them off, do not close them. Do not close them. Because see, let's say you got 4 other cards out here at $500 a piece. Okay, $500 credit limit. So you got $2,000 in available credit right there. And if you don't have any balance on them, you're looking really good. You got 0% utilization. Couple that $2,000 worth of credit with the $1,000 over here that you may have run up $800-900 is going to help you to have those other ones open, but you still need to pay that card down. You need to aim for 30% or less utilization on your credit cards. Point blank, period. If you pay down your balances, you'd be surprised how much your credit score will shoot up. True, other lines count too, like your car note, any other previous mortgage, like if you had a mortgage before. I'm trying to think of any other, like you got a loan from Citi or you got a signature loan or something, downtown or whatever. Okay, those do impact your score, but not nearly to the point that your revolving credit does. Your student loans, you may think, oh, ain't nobody gonna loan under me because I got student loans. Yeah, they will. We do people with student loans all the time, because you know what? You can't default on student loans. You can't even include them in bankruptcy. It takes an act of God to get rid of student loans. So they know those student loans are going to be there. And you know Sally Mae and them going to track you down. So that's on you and them student loans. But the mortgage company and the banks that you're trying to get a mortgage from, they're looking 99% of the time at your revolving credit, because that's where your credit score comes from. It's from your revolving credit utilization. Again, my name is Rhonda Burgess, and I'm a real estate broker here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I have been a real estate broker for 22 years, and my firm is Southern Living Realty Partners. I ask that you please subscribe to the channel, as I will be adding more videos in the coming days all about what you need to do to get a mortgage, all about home ownership, becoming a homeowner, and all about living in Nashville. If you need any help, I would be glad to help you. You can feel free to call me at any time. I do answer my phone. You can text or call me. In fact, I had a text conversation with someone the other night till like 2 in the morning. I'm not telling everybody to text me at 2 in the morning. Please don't. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I do text back. I do call you back if I miss you, and I do answer my phone calls. Again, my number is 615-554-0832. Again, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. And as always, have a blessed day.